All right, folks, we got a weird angle here. We're at the John Sumner rink. Not real friendly for videoing.
Look what you found.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
Well, this is what the guy said that people do it. This is why it's over here. He said because the net kind of messes with the camera. So he's like, you can get up on there. Like, is there any height restriction? He's like, nope.
Any height restriction? Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep my head down. The camera might. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We're at the Sumner rink here at Shattuck. Like I said, not very friendly for videoing. All right. The guy managing the rink, they've got this stand over here where people video from because he said there's these black net, they got the black nets around the rink and not very good for the camera. The camera would just focus on the net most of the time and not the action behind the net. Yeah, fantastic rink. So you guys are probably laughing at, now you got a superstitious production crew. I'm gonna do the first period. Brian will for sure do the second period. Then we'll see how it goes. Go with the flow, but this is probably our best spot to video from. I tried to get up on that balcony there that you can see, but the guy managing the rink is like, yeah, he goes, that's kind of for certain people. It's like, well, it's definitely not me for videoing. So couldn't do that, but also that has that black netting too, so not great. The camera will focus on the black netting. So, playing Fairmont. Fairmont Cardinals. Don't know much about them. Sounds like, since we tied Lakeville South during our pool play, I think Lakeville was getting pretty worked up yesterday, but we looked them up and their district record is 14-0-2, so they're not used to losing. So Lakeville South is a pretty good team. Don't know much about Fairmont. Woodbury later on. We'll see about them. Is it streaming? Yeah. Okay. Seems like it. We got 12 people on. I don't know how you want to do it, but I'm trying to just stay. I'm going to stay a little bit lower than the camera here. All right, we've got Wynn out at center. We got Reese right, Rocco left, Blake and Vince back on D. Face-off comes over to Rocco. Fairmont picks it up the wall, into the corner. Gonna be a little blind in that corner down there, but that's all part of this angle. Vince is trying to get control of it. Comes out of the zone, offsides. Not a lot of players on Fairmont. Fairmont's bench isn't real deep. They got 1D, 3 forwards on the bench. Here comes Reese. Walk into the puck against the wall. Reese picks that up again. Shot. Nice blocker save. Fairmont puck against the boards. Off of Reese. Tries to get it out. Everyone gets out of the zone. This is kind of funky. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but yeah, this is where that guy said this is where people go. He goes, yeah, because the nets mess with the camera because you're so close to the net that it messes with the lens. All right, puck behind the net. Oh, out front. Good. Oh, goal. Whoa. There goes the shutout. You get a bonus. You get 3 bonus points if you get a shutout. But there goes that bonus. Well, now we don't need to worry about a shutout. Now we just go ahead and win. Icing. I won't let the superstition kick in already. I got 1 goal, but I'm not going to pull myself already. All right, Fairmont with the puck up high. Big dude rips it. Harrison in the corner. Wow, another shot, another ripper on net. We might have our hands full here, folks. Up, Harrison up to Rowan, good pass. Rowan tried to sneak by. Joe puts it on net, save. In the corner, who is that? That's Rowan. Battle out front, oh, rush. Good save, good shot, good save. All right, Austin at center. Welcome back. that. Austin puts it down low. Tried to get it low. Here comes Fairmont. Beats our guys. He's coming in. This dude's pretty good here. Shot. Didn't get that out of there. Ooh, wow. What a shot. That dude ripped her right off the post. Uh-oh, folks. Let's go, boys. All right, Austin at center. Buck comes around to Smith. Austin picks that up to Rocco. Rocco and Smith together. Shot on net. Rebound kick to the boards. Puck wraps around towards Rocco. All right. That's Austin. Looking for somebody. Kicks it back to D. Bryce. We tried to go D to D. Jackson saved that one. Good job by Bryce getting that up to Austin. Here comes Austin. Ooh. Wow, all right. Good save, good D. We had some chances there. Nope, not offsides. Dump, nope. Puck against the wall. Over to Rocco. Rocco trying to find it. Bryce saves that. Here comes Fairmont. Bryce gets it forward. Here comes Austin. Rocco in the middle. Here comes Blake. Went down. Rowan with it below me. Shot off of a defender. Wow, this is going to make you guys dizzy at home here. Puck comes up, back in. Vince hits that up to Rocco. Rocco chasing. Fairmont picks it up. Off the boards. Losing it in the corner down there, blind spot. Vince trying to get control of it. Right, Blake knocks it up. Here comes Joe. Tried to make a move to the inside. Reese is playing hard, man. Puck knocked around. Reese trying to get it, control of it. Joe with it. Yes, nice. Joe knocks, tried to get a backhander, came off his stick, came towards Wynn, and he knocks it in. 1-1. One to one, 6:05 left in the first. All right, puck over towards Vince. He chips it up to Joe. Couldn't connect. Over to Reese. Reese coming in. Good back check. Reese ripping through. Wow, Reese. Good play by Reese. That's strong play. We know Reese's grandfather went to school here back when it was more focused on military, kind of a military school, from what I understand. we'll look into the history more of the school. I'll leave that for Brian. He's a lot better at the color than me. All right, Win. Is that Win in the corner? Yep. Fairmont coming up. Puck into the corner. We got Bryce went down. The guy out in front. Nice save. Nice pass. Nice shot. But wrap around. All right, little after the play, after the whistle activity. All right, so Fairmont would be shorthanded. Harrison at center, Rowan right, Smith left. Trying to get the penalty on the board. 1 minute penalties. 5 minutes left in the first. Let's go, Harrison. Not a great videoing location here, but gets you a little bit close, gets you close to the action. All right, well, we wait for the minute, 2 minutes, should be 1 minute. Should be 1 minute penalties. Let's go, Jackson. All right, it's a 1 minute penalty, even though it says 2. All right, Buck Harrison, good job, gets it over to Rowan. Rowan with it. Strong. Harrison knocks that down. Harrison picks it up. Nice move by Harry. Nice pass over to Rowan. Tipped up by Fairmont. Harrison behind the net with Rowan. Harrison with it. Backhander. Covered up. Harrison, same crew out here. Over to Bryce. Bryce gonna take a rip. Tipped by Smith. Oh, nice pass. And Smith over to Rowan. Goalie made a nice save. Where is it? Over in the corner. Tipped up the boards. Smith tried to get a stick on it. Over to Bryce. Offsides. All right, we got Austin at center, Rocco left, Reese right, Blake and Vince on D. Rocco goes back to Vince. Vince goes up to Reese. I don't know how you call that. What's that? Oh, goalie saved it. I thought he got pushed into the net with the puck, but the puck stayed out. Good save. All right, Austin Face off. Gets it over to Reese. Reese fires it towards the net. Comes over towards Vince. Vince puts it in the corner. Wraps around. Austin chasing it. Puck along the boards. Rocco and Vince trying to decide who's going to get it. Over to Vince. Vince sends it in the corner. Nice play. Oh, picked up by Fairmont. Tries to get that out. Oh, past Vince's hopping, bouncing puck. Ooh, Vince went down. Cross check. I don't know. It's my kid and all, but that's a tough penalty to call, right? Everyone's going in one direction. Somebody stops and goes the other way. And you're still going in one direction. I guess you hit them and it's a penalty. I don't know. I mean, I'm used to football, right, folks? But, Austin, same. No, Austin, Reese, Rocco out there, Jackson and Bryce on D. Rocco back to Bryce. Bryce back to Rocco. To Austin in the middle. Nice play, boys. Reese on the wall. Pick it up, Austin. Right below you. Where is it? Right below us. Austin with it. Out to the middle. Gonna let it rip. Good save. We're all right. All right, Joe back to Bryce. Tip by Wynn. Stevens with it. The backhander out to Jackson. Oh, puck kind of died. Kind of died on Jackson, so it didn't quite make it to him. Good job by Bryce. Penalty. Somebody tripped him. I don't know if it was Bryce or Jackson from behind. We got 2:34 left in the first. I don't know, I feel like the camera's crooked, but icing. All right, 2:22 left in the first. Yeah, there's that win at center. It comes out to the top. Shot. That Vince picks that up, trying to get control of it. Looks like a trip. All right, coming down 4-on-4. They aren't putting the penalties on the board. The person running the clock doesn't know how to really operate that, so they're keeping that there. Vince, puck to the top, Vince. Tipped around, didn't find the net. Joe tried to get it out front. Joe comes back over to Vince. Vince, a shot. Good shot. Good save. Wind does a little chop at it. The defender lets him know, don't, not on my goalie. Hot puck over to Rowan. Nope. Cleared by Fairmont. The icing. So I've said this earlier, so most of you, but just some others, you're gonna get this funky video and spot. Not a great rink to do a video stream from. So they set up this kind of ladder platform off to the side. There's a guy working here. It said that the netting, because the rink's not real big, when you video elsewhere, you have to video through the black netting, which messes with the camera's lens, focus. So they have this kind of platform ladder thing over here off to the side. Puck around, Blake tries to backhand that out to, looks like Rowan. Harrison picks that up, gets it to the middle, nice. Over to Rocco. Rocco tries to get that back to the middle, coming up. Vince over to, tried to get it to Blake, didn't connect. Pass is out in front, too far out in front. All right, here comes Fairmont. Vince, wow, all right. An elbow by Fairmont, which sent Vince down. Reese to the middle, to Austin. Austin tips it in. Here comes Fairmont. Kicked by Reese. Jackson picks it up. All right, Fairmont's pushing. All right. EP's up 2-1 at the end of the first. We have 11 shots on goal. They have 7. We'll probably hand this off to Brian Stevens. All right, folks, here we go. Brian's making his way over. Oh, really? You can do that too. I think so.
All right, folks, I'm here. Second period, game on. Shattuck St. Mary's, historic venue. I'm gonna try to work the music here as well as do the video. We'll see how it works. Eden Prairie Eagles up 2-1, 11:35 left here in the second period. Fairmont playing wildly aggressive. bringing it into the zone. Eagles clearing the zone. Very cold morning here. We got Reese Olson down. Not good. Fairmont coaches saying it's a bad call as our kid Reeves on the ground injured. Boys are playing rough this morning. Multiple penalties, probably 4 penalties already for Fairmont. Just a couple for EP. Fairmont doesn't have that many guys. Beautiful arena here. John Sumner Arena. Absolutely gorgeous. We'll hit a little MC Hammer. All right, folks. 2-1. 11:18 left in the second. Fairmont Cardinals versus your Eden Prairie Eagles. Squirt B2 Black. Shattuck St. Mary's. The Shattuck Showdown here in Faribault, Minnesota. Used to be an Army boarding school. Now one of the elite programs in all of the nation and the world for bringing you USA hockey. Smith Stevens out to the point. Vince Leonard rips it, tries to get it back out, setting up the power play a bit. Eagles looking to get one here. Go up 3-1. Passed across, chipped around. On the net. No. Fairmont looking to release, giving chase. The Eagles do a good job chipping the puck. This kid makes a move. Tries to go back on Coop. Coop makes a save. Excellent save by Mr. Coop, getting some exercise. Just a short 1-hour trip down 35 south to get here. Go a little 494 to 35, and that's about it. That's all you got to do. Get to Faribault, Minnesota. Put on the miles. Woke up at 6:30 this morning. Little shot on Coop. Fairmont asking to get back. They do. Whoa, almost takes out a coach. Up and down the boards here. Eagles spinning it around. Unfortunately, they can't get the clock going here in regards to power plays. So we don't know how much time is left on it. There's 10:19 left in the period. That's working, though. Little play on the boards. No one seems to take possession here. Hands are freezing cold. Forgot my thermometer this morning, but last night was low 40s. I believe 41 degrees in here. And this morning has got to be colder. They did not pay the heat bill. Fairmont bringing it back out. Fast skater trying to make a move. Makes a move around him. Goes to Coop. Shoots it. Coop blocks it. Zoom back out here so I don't have to do as much work. Right in your living room. Battling. Oh, big check by 5. These kids are playing some shoulder hockey, some elbow hockey. A little bit of bantam play here at the squirt level. Nice pass. Eagles take possession. Rocco turns it around and rips it into the zone. Fairmont misses. Eden Prairie up 2-1 here at Shattuck St. Mary's, John Sumner Arena. Nice shot by Blake Peterson, putting it in the air, trying to get a tip. To no avail, played in the corner, you can't see it. And that's an icing, folks. We'll see if we get a genie here, one of my favorites. No genie from the ref. Little Taylor Swift for you, singing through the beautiful wood ceilings of this arena. Nice shot on goal, tipped to no avail. Blake Peterson pinching, doing well, making it work for him. Flutter puck in and around the net. Little rocket back. They're taking some good hockey right now, looking to put it in. There's a slash. They don't call it. Oh, Rowan almost has it on the doorstep. Austin destroys a kid. And now we're playing some hockey. Fairmont bringing it out of the zone. Austin grabs it. Austin's playing very well today. Believe he should have a couple goals once this thing is all done. Here he goes, bringing it up the boards, looking to center it. Does. There's Rowan just sitting on the doorstep. Oh, and the goalie makes a nice save. Austin asking for it. Austin getting it. Austin ripping. Austin missing. Blocked. Fairmont looking to bring it out. Look to be slowing down. Austin not slowing down. Chipping, hitting. Coming in, shooting it. Tipped just wide. A little close to zoom in here. We're looking to break out. The Eagles are breaking out of the zone, into their zone. Rowan Smith going wide, centering it to no avail. Eagles working hard, burying it into the corner, hopefully getting it out soon. Can't get it out of the corner, still playing around in there. Finally do, Bryce Hoistis puts it down around the boards. Back into the corner, enjoying the board play right now. Giving chase, Harry, Reese, Blake Peterson pinching, missing. We got a little bit of a breakaway. Roll orange laces here. Puts it on the Coop, hits the side of the net. No go for Fairmont. Fairmont gets it back to their D. Blocked. Blocked by Reese. Reese taking it. Reese with a bit of a breakaway. Shoots and blocked by the goalie. Nice shot on goal. 9:38 a.m. here, Central Daylight Savings Time. 6:35 left in the second period. 2-1 Eden Prairie Eagles in this Shattuck showdown. Reese flips it. Goalie stops it. Continue to smash and bash their way to another goal, but they can't get it. Nice centering pass. Fairmont deflects it. Bring it around the boards. Jackson Walo putting it through. We have a potential icing, and we got it. Let me hit the music, baby. We like to move it. Welcome to beautiful Shattuck St. Mary's at the John R. Sumner Arena, the older rink of the two here. It just feels iconic. We got pictures of Sidney Crosby, Jonathan Taves hoisting the cup. Both went here. I stopped the music, play around with the camera, get it back going here. They love this corner. Of course, that's the one spot that we can't see it, and so that's where the children decide to play. Nice move by Fairmont, but Jackson Whalen with the better move. Little offsides here, folks. Let's hit some clearance, clear water. A little fortunate sun for you all. This song seems to fit the vibe of this building. Eden Prairie enforcing their will now. Entering the zone, Smith-Stevens centering it, goalie deflecting. Round the corner, centering pass to no avail. Got Rocco, Austin, Smith, Walo, and Hoistis. Fairmont looking to enter the zone. They do. Coop right here, ready to go. No shot. Nice job by the defense. Swinging around to the defense. They look to keep it in. They do. Nice pressure by Smith. He avoids the pressure, comes back to this guy. This guy tries to get it. Eagles continue to pressure. Austin charging. Smith charging. And they send it back in. Fairmont coach is getting excited. Saying, go, go, go. Puck is right here. Fairmont looking to center it. They do. But Austin Klingler gets it. Austin charging like he always does. Up the boards. Trying to center it to no avail. Play it around into the corner. Fairmont smashes it. Little centering pass works for him. He's bringing it in. Coop is ready. Coop doesn't have to save anything because the Flying V. It's the Flying V, folks. The Flying V is really fast. He's number 18. His name is Vince Leonard. He brings it in. And they break it up. Oh. My hands are frozen here. Excuse me as I try to warm them up. Eagles enter the zone cleanly. Center it. Need another pass. They get it. Tried another pass. One too many right there. That's how they say that. Back into the corner, battling in their favorite corner in the boards. Fairmont Cardinals, just a little bird. Eden Prairie Eagles, a bird of prey. Meet in neutral zone. Trying to flip it. Who's going to give up? Working the boards. Back into the center, but of course the Eagles are positioned well. Well coached by Chris Peterson, Brian Merchant, Keith Ingvelson, and Rocco. 3:17 left in the second period, 2-1 Eagles as they continue to try to get their offense going. Centers it, gets it, tries to flip it in, but no avail. Fairmont playing good defense, not allowing it to get to their goalie. Lots of screaming from the Fairmont coaches. Coop covers. And the Eden Prairie Eagle moms love it. They love when Coop stops something. 20 viewers, close to a new record. Tell your friends to log in. We could get 21 or 22 Deion Sanders or Emmett Smith number. Only 3 likes from the 20 viewers, which is disappointing. Little face-off in the zone. Fairmont dumps it, tries to get it. Reese Olson tries to get it up into me, but they miss. Up the boards here. Defensive shot. Coop stops. Little rebound, and he off the post and in. And they score. It's 2-2, folks, with 2:36 left here. 2-2, Fairmont. We'll play them a little Demon Hunters. All right, 2-2, folks. Shots are 20-13 favoring your Eagles, but they do have 2 goals. All right, we got 5 likes here. I love it. 2:36 left in the second. We got a tie game. The shutout is off. And we are back to center ice with the tie game. Eagles playing well, giving more offensive zone and time. Fairmont being opportunistic on their 13 shots, getting rebounds and stuffing it in. Reese Olson brings it into the zone, fires it just off the boards and wide. Eden Prairie Eagles singing around, get it out of the zone. Bryce is hustling, coming right into your living room. Fairmont giving chase, trying to get it. They battle, play, and exit the zone. Oh, we'll give them a little Backstreet Boys. All right, folks, we got 7 likes, 18 viewers. We're 45 minutes into this stream. 1:55 left in the second period. Eden Prairie Eagles versus Fairmont Cardinals here in Faribault, Minnesota. Blair Stevens hit up the vending machines, got it a nice little squishy. Oh, yeah. All right, Fairmont enters the zone. Ooh, that's nice. All right, Blair Stevens got some nice squishies. That's excellent. She stands in the corner, cold, but dancing and very excited. Fairmont getting to the center, trying to score again. However, Austin Kingler says, I want that puck and I want it now. We have 10 likes now. This might be a new record. Austin trying to do it by himself. 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the second period. Tied 2-2. Fairmont with a little bit of opportunity here. Ditches out. Tries to center it. They do, but Coop just lets it fly. A little flyby Coop. And the Eden Prairie Eagles are looking to clear the zone, but unable to. Back in. Pink Laces is skating hard. Oh, the flying V puts the hurt on him. Takes the puck. Flying V comes back out. Austin and Smith giving chase in the corner. Blake Peterson chips it up. Austin's trying to get it. Almost gets a deflection. That's what we're hoping for, is a little deflection and an Austin breakaway. 30 seconds here left in the period. Back off. And no one is going after the puck except for Austin. People's controllers have died. Not a good time. Little bit of a break here. as Austin and another Fairmont Cardinal go hard at each other. 13 seconds left in the second period. Little ice, it's going down. He says yes. All right, looks like we disconnected from the Bluetooth here. I think that's fine. My hands are frozen. 7 seconds, 2-2 here in the beautiful John R. Sumner Arena. Tie game. Joe Leonard snapping a Diet Mountain Dew. Getting those vocal cords warmed up. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right. Joe Leonard's coming in to get that goal back. Darn right. That's how we do it. A little back and forth play here. I just connected from a previous one.
Oh. Seems like this physicality is getting, the boys are having a tough time with the physicality. All right. 2-2, starting a third. EP has 21 shots on goal. Fairmont has 15. We got Harry at center, Joe left, Roman right, Jackson and Bryce back on D. Back to Jackson. Jackson behind the net. Gets that over towards Rowan. Big shot. Wynn poking at it, trying to get control. No, it's Joe. Joe over to Rowan. Rowan back to the middle. Shot, side of the net. Fairmont with the puck up the wall. Rowan coming up, making a good play to stop that. Icing. All right, Austin at center. Wynn left, covered up by the goalie. It gets back to Bryce. Couldn't make its way through. Bryce back, send this on deep. Puck in the corner, so Wynn. Puck comes back out to Fairmont. Tripped over his own guy, tripped over another guy, and then we have a guy that went down. No ice. Up below us, here they come. Vince, nice back check by Austin. Austin coming in, trying to drag that one. He's got Wynn out front. Oh, puck tipped around. Offsides. Hot. Merchant at center. Up. Rocco knocks off his skates. Fairmont works it around. Cross ice pass. No ice. They don't like ice in here. Can't see what's going on in the corner. Puck comes out. Harrison has it. Harry makes his way across ice. Cuts back to the middle. Nice move by Harry. Harry makes a move. Ooh, nice. Nice idea. Just hit a skate. Blake hits it back. Fairmont dumps it in. All right, Vince still fighting for it. Tied him up a little bit. Up to Smith, Stevens. Smith puts one towards the net. Knocked down. Over towards Vince. Vince, couldn't get a stick on that. Well, very good. Vince tipped it, but still hit the net. Here, saved by Coop. Smith sends that, no, Blake sends that one around the boards. Here comes Austin. He's got Joe in the middle. Oh, good D. Oh, big shot off the back, off the wall. Good job by Blake. All right, 8 minutes left in the third. Blake making his way in. Backhander towards the net. Austin knocks that one, tips that one away. Joe hits it towards the net. Tipped up. Okay, puck's still a little loose. Oh. All right, penalty on Fairmont. EP be on the power play for a minute. Harrison gets it back to, comes over to Win. Over to Bryce. Goalie covered that up. 50 seconds left in the penalty. Harry at center, comes over to Win, back to Vince. Vince puts that one on net. Oh, wow. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's a glove right there. Wow. That's a good glove by the goalie. All right, tough one back to Vince. He sends it back in the corner. Harrison sends it back to Win, back to Vince. Oh, tipped up by Win. Just couldn't get that to the net. Whoa, I almost ripped it. All right, I'm just watching as a fan, folks. Sorry. That's a penalty. All right, penalty on Harry. I think the physicality is getting to our boys a little. Not like they can't handle it, just that they aren't used to this much physicality. It's throwing them off a little bit, making them reach, making them do some things they wouldn't normally do. So full strength for Fairmont. Cross ice pass to win. Bryce hammers that one up the boards. 6 minutes left in the third. 30 seconds on the penalty. Reese with it, coming up the wall. All right, Wim, far side over to Austin. Oh, he dumped it back, no one there. Wim was going for a change, offsides. All right, face off. Rocco. Back over to Vince. Vince chips that up to Rocco. Rocco knocks it in. 5 minutes left.
Look around, Wesley!
Back out to Blake. Oh! Tipped. Dang it. Rocco back to Vince. Vince chips that one back in. That big dude just breaks up a lot of plays in the middle there. All right, here comes Vince, or Fairmont. Vince knocks it away. Vince swats at it, gets it, backhand. Vince comes out with it. Let it rip, Vince. Oh, I had to drag it in, good D. They held firm. 4:10 left. Good move by Austin. Just can't skate through those guys, 3 guys. They're just crashing the net, or not crashing the net. Fairmont's just packing it in on D. Up off the wall, Bryce picks it up to the middle. 3:45 left. Good job by Blake. Comes up to Rocco. Rocco drags it in. Rocco again. Rowan up. Tipped away, knocked away. Man, 31 shots, we have to 18. Whoa. 2-2, 3:18 left in the third. Harrison with it, and Harry with it, knocked down. Bryce trying to get back, get control of it, off of Jackson. Jackson with it, goes behind the net, up to Rowan. Rowan up to Harrison. Harrison with it. This off his stick. Here comes Fairmont. 2:45 left. All right, covered up by Coop. All right, Austin at center, over to Vince. He chips it up. Wynn gets it to Reese. Austin chasing it now. Over to the corner. Oh, Vince tried to make a little bit of a fancy move there. But anyway, EP comes out with it for a second. Back down low. Good job by Coop to cover that up. 1:57 left. Austin center. Puck flies out of the, gets out of the zone. Win, wheeling after it. Offside. Timeout. That'd be a good timeout by Fairmont. They don't have a deep bench. They got one guy, one. They got 3 defensemen total. Pretty good save, dude. All right, Austin at center. Back over to Vince. Vince dumps it up, off the wall. 1:45 left. Up the ice. Nice play by Fairmont. Vince, off of Vince, tips it in the corner. Can't find it. Couple guys down, no. Reese with it, stole by Fairmont, back below the net. Vince keeps his balance off the wall to himself. Uh-oh. Oh, thankfully that puck just got away from that kid. 1 minute left in the game. Puck comes out. No ice. 50 seconds left. Puck comes around. Smith. All right, loose. Nope. 40 seconds left. Uh-oh. Can't see. Blind corner over there. All right, penalty. Penalty on Fairmont. 30 seconds left. Timeout EP. All right, here we go. 30 seconds left. EP on the power play. See what coaches draw up. Got Harry at center, Rowan right, Austin left, Jackson and Bryce on D. Fairmont wins the face-off. Rowan gets it though. Jammed up on the boards. 20 seconds left. Oh, shit. Damn. That might have missed the net anyway, but it was a good glove by the goalie.
Right away, Carl. Right away.
All right, same crew. All right, puck goes out to Rowan. Oh, just lost it. Oh, puck got by Jackson. 5 seconds left. Another tie. I tell you though, man, I didn't think Fairmont would be very good, to be honest with you. And they have a lot better team than, I don't know why I thought, I'm just assuming, but that they don't have a lot of kids not over there playing hockey, but pretty good team. But another tie. I don't know what that does for us for bracket. Probably not good with, probably means we won't be in the championship game, but we got another game this afternoon against Woodbury. We'll see what happens. Thanks for tuning in. I think the game's at 2 or 2:30, so we'll video that. Thanks.